Летит, летит. Ебать. Офигеть.
Ukraine step up with fierce drone attacks on Russian strategic facilities in the new year. Drones attacked Tangarog and Milerovo in Rostov region of RF overnight, Russian telegram channels report. An airfield was allegedly targeted. Drones were also spotted in Belgorod region. In 5 regions of Russia, air defense forces and systems were active on the night of January 5th. According to the Ministry of Defense of the aggressor country, over 60 drones were destroyed in these regions, according to the Russian Ministry of Defense. Russians are always claiming there are no hits on their targets, but later, we always find out about the damage and losses. In a statement, the Russian Ministry of Defense claims that a total of 61 Ukrainian drones were destroyed by air defense systems throughout the night. The ministry also provided details on the repulsion of drone attacks and the downing of drones in various regions. Meanwhile, the governor of the Rostov region, Yuri Slusar, described the drone attack on the region as massive in his telegram post. During the night, a massive air attack by the enemy was repelled in the Rostov region. Since midnight, air defense systems have destroyed 37 drones, including in Tangarog, Milerovo, Tarasovka, and Belokalitvinsky districts, the Russian official stated in his post. He claimed that due to the falling debris, there was damage to civilian facilities in Taganrog and the Neklinovsky district, but no casualties were reported. By the way, this is the standard Russian response to drone attacks. Following the morning statement from the Russian Ministry of Defense about one drone shot down in the Belgorod region during the night, the governor of the region, Vyacheslav Gladkov, wrote on Telegram that drone strikes targeted the towns of Graveron, as well as the villages of Goropodol and Nizhny Berezovov-Toroe. He also mentioned that no one was injured in the attack. According to the Belgorod governor, there were damages to buildings and a car fire in Graveron, as well as in the villages of Goropodol and Nizhny Berezovov-Toroe. Earlier, it was reported that explosions were heard in the Rostov region on the night of January 5th, amid a drone attack. Loud sounds were particularly reported in the areas of Taganrog, Tarasovka, and Milerovo, where a military airfield is located. Additionally, on the previous night, January 4th, there were reports of a drone attack in the Smolensk region, where, according to unconfirmed information, a facility of the company Avangard involved in the production of solid-fuel rocket motor casings might have been targeted by a drone. A Russian T-80B VM tank with infantry riding on top falls into a crater left by an air bomb. Great maneuvers. If he stayed home, nothing of this would happen. Chmucks. Now he's stuck. Daily professional and coordinated work by Ukrainian UAV operators, ATGM crews, artillery, sappers, and other units of the 79th Air Assault Brigade. They hold back constant Russian assaults, causing heavy losses in armor and manpower. The 79th Air Assault Brigade is one of Ukraine's elite airborne units, known for its significant role in defending Ukraine during the ongoing war with Russia. This brigade is part of the Ukrainian Air Assault Forces, the highly mobile and rapid response troops often deployed in critical operations. Russian losses in 2025 continue to be very high. Over the last 24 hours, from January 4th to 5th, Russian forces lost 1,730 soldiers, 91 UAVs operational tactical level, and 26 armored personnel vehicles on the front lines, according to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. And what the hell is this? The Russian Mad Max army is becoming weirder and weirder. What can we expect in a while? Pitch and forks? After several storms, Russia's barge defense of the Kerch Bridge is 50% gone. During autumn-winter storms, Russia lost nearly half of its barges near the Kerch Bridge. Satellite images reveal that out of 34 barges recorded in November, only 18 remain. Operations to restore them are also not observed. Ukraine is likely to receive the first 3 Mirage 2005F multi-role fighter jets before the 20th of January. Some sources even suggest that they are already present in Ukraine, but are currently only providing training flights. A bright fire broke out at a transformer substation in Apsheronsk, Krasnodar Krai, overnight. It is reported that 55,000 Russians were left without power. We don't know, is this a result of a Ukrainian attack, or simply the Russian system is falling apart. 2 Russian flights were forced to return to their departure airports shortly after takeoff due to engine failures in the past 2 days, Russian Telegram channels report. The first incident involved an Airbus A321neo operated by Ural Airlines, flying from Sharm el-Sheikh, Egypt, to Yekaterinburg, Russia. At an altitude of 4,500 meters, the aircraft's left engine failed. The crew reported the malfunction to air traffic control and decided to return to the departure airport. The second incident occurred with a Boeing 737 operated by Nordstar, flying from Volgograd to Yekaterinburg on the evening of January 2nd. At an altitude of 11,300 meters, the left engine also failed. The crew returned to Gumrak Airport in Volgograd. Flying is becoming increasingly more dangerous in Russia. Due to sanctions, most planes do not get proper maintenance. Ukrainian defense forces struck over 54,000 enemy targets with drones in December. Nearly half of this result was achieved by kamikaze drones, informs Commander-in-Chief of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, Oleksandr Syrsky, on Facebook. The Commander-in-Chief held a monthly meeting with the commanders of the unmanned systems and electronic warfare units to review the results of their work in December. According to him, there is a continued increase in the use of unmanned systems on the battlefield. The Russians have increased their use of strike drones with fiber optic control channels, which pose a threat to military vehicles during their movement. However, as Syrsky noted, the Ukrainian armed forces have also started using FPV drones on fiber optic networks. The Commander-in-Chief also highlighted the growing effectiveness and survivability of drones. The leader in this area is the UAV regiment of Major Robert Brovdy. In total, in December, UAV operators of the Ukrainian Defense Forces hit more than 54,000 enemy targets. Nearly half of this result, 49%, was achieved by kamikaze drones, he stated. The highest results were demonstrated by the unmanned systems units of the 46th Airborne, 57th Motorized Infantry, 28th Mechanized, 35th Marine Corps, and 3rd Assault Brigades.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.